Good afternoon. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, and if you're new to the channel, please hit the notification bell. And do I have a very special video for you? Guess what I got? I got a crypto miner, and this is the Canaan Avalon Q, and it's the quietest home miner for Bitcoin that you've ever seen. It's only about 45 decibels. I decided to get it because Bitcoin's price is going up. I get free electricity, so I might as well mine some Bitcoin. So without further ado, let's unbox this brand new Bitcoin miner and let's see what's in store. All right, here it is. It came in this big box right here. So basically what I'm going to do is unbox this and we're going to take a look at this. There we have it. Oh. And what do we have here? A box in a box. Okay, hold on. Let me put this camera down and get a... Okay, so let's take a look at this. Ooh! God damn, this thing is heavy. Oh my God. All right. So this is the actual machine. Like how they've packaged it up. It looks really Apple-ish. You know how Apple does their packaging? So this is very, very similar. Let's take this off here. I'm very excited because it's the first time I'm actually mining Bitcoin. And the problem, it was always the noise. And then when I heard about this and that the sound is only 45 decibels, I was like, what? Because normally you're getting 75 decibels out of a Bitcoin miner. And because I live in a condo, 75 decibels is just a little bit too much to bear with. But 45 I can do. You know, I'm going to put this in the closet. So here's the box here. Let me turn this around here so you have a look. Right here is the user manual. So this will give you the all the things about instructions and the support and everything you're going to need from Avalon. So we can put this over here, maybe come back to this later. Here is a card. I guess this is part of starting your journey here. A card that they give you. And okay, so it's from FT Pool and it connects to your mining pool. Okay, so you're going to need that because definitely you're going to need to get paid for mining. Here's the power cord here. And let me take a look at the power cord. And speaking of power cord, oh, this is a little bit thick of a wire. That's good. So I had to call an electrician to install, because I want this in my closet. And I had to call an electrician to install a 20 amp outlet. You can use 15 if you're going to go on the standard mode or normal mode, but obviously I want to keep it on the super mode, which is going to be taking about 1600 watts of power. So if you want to do on the highest settings, make sure to put it on a 20 amp outlet, or else you're going to blow the circuit, because 15 amps are not going to be able to support the Bitcoin miner on the super cycle. You can work on with a 15 amp. You can put it on 15 amps for the normal mode, but for the super, you're going to need a 20 amp and this power cord here. And this is a Wi-Fi receiver. So what I took this out right here, it's called anti-slip feet, and you put this on the bottom of your Bitcoin miner to prevent it from slipping. Here is another thing that's important. It's your, hold on, let's peel this off here. This is your Wi-Fi receiver. I don't know if I'm going to use this on Wi-Fi or if I'm going to put a direct connection through Ethernet. I'm actually going to test out whether your hash rate is better on, well, I won't do the test in this video, but I will, at a later date, I'll see if the hash rate is better through Ethernet or through wireless. If it's the same through wireless, then I will obviously go with wireless to prevent any unnecessary wires. All right, so you got the manual, the power cord, the anti-slip feet in the box, and you got the most important thing, which is the actual product. So let me take this out of the box. All right, so I took it out of the bag it came in, and here it is. What a beautiful mining machine. So over here you have an LED, you have the landline here, the USB for the wireless, and I guess the power right here. This would probably resemble a Dell tower. It looks very similar to a Dell tower. All right, so let's get this installed, put together, and then we will continue on. All right, here it is, all set up in the closet here. And what I did was I removed the closet doors, because you got to remember, Bitcoin miners, they have a lot of heat, especially when you put it on super cycle, which is the highest rated cycle. It gives off a lot of heat. So you want to have the area exposed. You don't want to lock this thing inside a closet and then it overheats your machine. So earlier on I talked about having to call an electrician and install a 20 amp plug here dedicated for the Bitcoin mining machine. And I gave it its own outlet because I don't want any interruptions. I don't want anything that would cause this to have a power outage. So I had an electrician come over here, and here's my electrical panels right here. So the installation for the 20 amp circuit was really easy. And there it is a 20 amp circuit dedicated for the Bitcoin miner. All right, now that it's set up, it's time to turn it on, get it actually mining Bitcoin, and give it a little bit of a test. So without further ado, let's get right to that. All right, let's set this up. Okay, first you're gonna wanna go into your Apple device or Android device, type in Avalon Family, find the app, and make sure that you install the app. Then, after that, you wanna use Bluetooth to recognize your device. After you've recognized your device, you're gonna search for it. Then you're gonna connect it. After you've connected your device together and they're paired, it's now time to enter in your Wi-Fi password. All right. So here it is. And to be honest with you, it doesn't even sound loud. It's so quiet. Definitely manageable. But there is one thing that I don't know if it's manageable. Is all the heat coming from back here. So I got this on super mode, which is the highest mode, and it's definitely giving. And I think my mic just cut off, but I'm just gonna do a voiceover so you basically see. And what I was saying is it's definitely giving a lot of heat and maybe a little bit of a problem. But definitely in wintertime, this is definitely a good heater, but you're gonna feel it in the summertime. I've been mining this for about a month now, and to be honest, I'm earning about $5 US per day. So take care.